Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Carolyn. Today I have another pickle pile reading for you guys, and it's my messages from your spirit guide. And I have 6 different piles for you guys to choose from, and they each have different charms on them. So we have the shark tooth, the orange binder clip, the blue paper clip, the palm tree, the green binder clip, and the pearl. And so take a moment, really meditate, pause the video if you need to, and ask yourself what message your guides are trying to give to you. And I'm going to have the timestamps in the description box down below. I want to say this is a general reading, meaning it's for lots of people, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It's also a timeless reading. And so whenever you find this video is when it was meant for you. And I'll see you at your piles. So for those of you who chose the shark tooth charm, you have the 4 of fire. And so what this message from your guides is saying, it's saying to take time, really focus in on what your goals are, focus on something that you want, and be determined and see it through. I feel like you have an idea or some goal that you've been wanting to accomplish, but you haven't known if it's the right time or not, and this is saying go for it. Take aim, take action, put your plan into motion. Don't hold yourself back. This is the time to really say yes. And don't be afraid. Really believe in yourself and put in the hard work to make something happen. So your guides are saying it's not necessarily going to be easy, but you have the power and the strength to overcome it, to reach the goal. And that you don't need to be afraid, and you don't need to hold yourself back, and you don't need to let fear control you. It's time to take action and do what you want, and not feel like you can't do it, and not feel like anything's impossible. It's about really seeing that you have unlimited potential and using that to create the reality that you want to be in. So I hope this resonates for you guys. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with others. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you see when I upload other videos like this. And I hope to see you guys in my next one. Have a good one. Bye. So for you guys who chose the orange binder clip, you have the 6 of air. And so what your guides want you to know is that it's the time for you to find solutions. It's the time where you're going to be finding answers to questions that you've been seeking. And I feel like you've been struggling with something, with making a choice, with trying to figure out what is right for you. It's time for you to really take some time, step back, look at yourself, look at the situation, evaluate, do some research, really see both sides of things, and take a step out of your own perspective and see something from another perspective, and see how you can bridge the gap. What's the solution you can find? What works best for everyone, and what is something that's actually going to be beneficial? How can you see the potential in things and not be blocked by your own bias? How can you move forward in a way that creates progress, so that you're not just so stuck in one mind, and that you're not letting negative thoughts cloud you and make you feel like you're just stuck and like you can't do anything and it's out of your control. If you feel like the stagnant, stuck energy, you can take control and you can change it, and you can find a new direction to focus your energy and to put all your energy into, so you're not just sitting there waiting for things to happen to you. Quit feeling like everything's happening to you and that you have no control. It's about taking accountability for things, taking responsibility for yourself, really seeing what you've done to get yourself where you are, and see how you can always create a better reality for you, what you can do to make things better, and not be woe is me. Actually start embracing things and having this confidence where you know that you can change anything, and if something isn't working the way you want it to, what can you do to fix it and make it better? It's knowing that you have this power inside you, and you just have to use it in a way that's beneficial for you, so that you don't let yourself be controlled by outside factors anymore. It's about taking control of your life. So I hope this resonates for you guys. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with others. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you see when I upload other videos like this. I hope to see you guys in my next one. Have a good one. Bye. So those of you who chose the blue paper clip, you have the scribe and 8 of water reversed. And so what I feel like your guides are telling you, I feel like there's a disconnect with you. I feel like you have not been as empathetic as you need to. I feel like you really you became impartial and you don't have any bias with things, but I feel like you've almost become detached in a sense. I feel like your guides are kind of saying like, reconnect with yourself, be more grateful for things, have more gratitude, really start to get in touch with your feelings, because I feel like you've really been going through this point in your life, or you've just been going through the motions, you've been living your life, but you haven't been feeling life. And I feel like you're trying to run from your feelings. I feel like you're trying to look at things objectively and protect yourself, and I feel like you built up walls around yourself where you're very guarded and you're trying not to let people into your heart, and I feel like it's made you become cold to things. I feel like it's really made you that you pulled back, and I don't think you realized how far you pushed yourself away from things and where you pushed people out of your life, your guides are telling you take an objective look at your life and look at what you've done, how you disconnected from others, how you created this distance between you and the people that you care about, and how you've had this negative outlook on life, and what you can do to start appreciating things again. And you can allow people to come into your life and still have some defense mechanisms up so that you don't get pushed around, but that you're not letting it control you to the point where you're just completely detached, not letting people in at all. It's about finding balance between having your walls up and having an emotional connection where it's like you're guarded, but you're opening up and you're learning to be vulnerable with this person because you trust them. So you don't have to be open to everyone, but you also have to be willing to open up to certain people so that you don't end up alone and that you don't end up with no one really knowing who you really are. It's about showing your authentic self and not being afraid of what others are going to say and do or judge about you, and just being 100% yourself and having a positive, confident outlook on yourself, and it's not letting this fear of getting hurt control you anymore. So I hope this resonates for you guys. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with others. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you see when I upload other videos like this. I hope to see you guys in my next one. Have a good one. Bye. So for those of you who chose the palm tree, you have the King of Air and Integrity reversed. And so I feel like the message your guides are trying to tell you is like you're typically a very confident person. You believe in what you're saying. You have a very strong sense of identity. You can be very stubborn and direct and to the point and very brutally honest. I feel like you've been doing stuff where you're becoming a hypocrite and you haven't really noticed it, but others are noticing it, or you kind of known you are, but you've been trying to ignore actions. I feel like you've really been trying to justify what you're doing, and your guides are trying to say, you're not justified. You're being a hypocrite. You need to hold yourself accountable just like you like to hold everyone else accountable. And it's about having like this wake-up call where you can take accountability and stop doing whatever you're doing, or at the very least own what you're doing and not have this fake persona with you where you're saying one thing and doing something else. It's about doing what you say and not letting other factors make you feel like you have to become a hypocrite. It's like you're typically someone where you don't let outside influence affect you, and so it's like, why do you feel like in this instance you can't own what you're doing completely? Why do you feel like you have to create a distance between it? Is it because you really shouldn't be doing it, or is it because of judgment from others? Because if it's judgment from others, you can handle that. You can be what you are and not let it affect you, and just completely own it and work with it and turn it into something that's actually going to be something that you can use to define yourself. Really looking at yourself and adapting your ideas. And if you have grown and you changed your ideas, then it's about admitting that and saying it and saying, you know what, I changed my stance. I don't have to be so 100% certain and stubborn, and I am allowed to grow and I'm allowed to evolve, and I'm allowed the room to do that without being judged, without everyone else talking bad about me. I can be who I'm going to be regardless of what others think. And then it's also about looking and seeing, am I being hypocritical in a way that's harming someone else? Because if it's harming someone else, that's when I need to take accountability for my actions and do what I can so that I'm no longer hurting anyone, that I'm just doing things for my own sake and I'm leaving everyone else out in the crosshairs. But there's no more of this, oh, I'm distancing myself so the issues don't affect me. No, the issues have to affect you. You have to let them shape who you are because you're building your character right now. And so it's about really looking at yourself and being able to look yourself in the mirror and own what you're doing, and not being afraid to be yourself, and not being afraid to change and evolve, and to stop trying to tear other people down to build you up. It's about having a wake-up call and about changing your ways or seeing what the reason is so that you have actual cause to back you up. So I hope this resonates for you guys. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with others. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you see when I upload other videos like this. I hope to see you guys in my next one. Have a good one. Bye. So those of you who chose the green binder clip, you have knowledge reversed. So what your guides are telling you, they're telling you to kind of question things, to start evaluating things and not just taking yes for an answer. Really understand the reason and the logic behind things, and don't be afraid to keep asking questions, and don't feel dumb for trying to learn more. Don't let others belittle you for wanting to know more information, for wanting to gain wisdom and knowledge. And it's about embracing who you are and embracing that you don't have all the answers, but that you're looking for them. And it's about actually finding out proof for yourself and not just taking the words of others, not just listening to what everyone's been telling you and taking it as yes. I feel like a lot of people try and follow the herd mentality, and so your guides are telling you don't follow that. Be your own leader. Be someone who asks questions and creates answers, and sharing those answers and informing people and finding other people who you can have an open conversation with and where you can learn from, and where you don't feel like others are tearing you down so that they build themselves up. It's about finding out things as a collective and being able to help others and share your knowledge with them so that you're all growing and you're all evolving, and that you find people who want to grow with you, and that you're not surrounding yourself by people who just want to stay stagnant their entire lives. It's about really finding the potential that you have and wanting to embrace every opportunity and not feeling like you have to be held back by self-limiting beliefs. It's really about opening your perspective and becoming aware of more things, and to start actually trying to find answers within yourself and for yourself, so that you're able to always be a student, and then you're always able to learn, and that you're able to take everything in life as a lesson. And it's about not letting you feel like there's no reason to anything. It's about finding the reason and the lesson in everything so that you can use it to manifest what you want, so that you can use it to learn from your mistakes and to grow and to evolve, so you don't keep repeating the same old cycles. It's about having this like break in a cycle where you actually make a change and you transform your life for the better. And it's about not letting your old habits create a system where you're always going to repeat the same thing. You're actually going to be learning and evolving and changing your ways and allowing others to change their ways too. It's about finding a support system within yourself and then sharing that support system with the world. So I hope this resonates for you guys. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with others. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you see when I upload other videos like this. I hope to see you guys in my next one. Have a good one. Bye. So those of you who chose the Pearl, you have the King of Water reversed. So what your guides are saying is that you don't have control over your emotions right now. Right now there's an imbalance between you and your emotions. You need to focus on what the problem is and how you can correct that, so that you're not just letting your emotions get the best of you, because it's going to cause you to be more jealous, to have more mood swings, to feel like things just aren't going your way. You're going to start feeling really down and sad about things, and it's going to make you feel like there's nothing you can do, or it's going to make you do things that are not in your best interest just so you feel some sort of emotion again. And so what you want to do is you want to really sit back and you want to evaluate what the root cause of these emotions are. What's making you feel this way? Who hurt you? What hurt you? What's triggering you? So that you can work on your emotions and you can handle things so that you don't do anything you regret. Because I feel like right now you're in this mindset where it's like you're in self-destruction mode and you're doing things that aren't for the best interest of yourself, and you're going to end up hurting yourself in the long run because you're going to do things that are kind of irreversible. It's about thinking before you act, and before you react, reflect and think about everything, and taking like 5 seconds just to pause, catch your breath, and think about what you in 10 years from now is going to think based on how you reacted in this situation. And if you feel like you're stuck and you're stagnant and you're letting negative thoughts get the better of you, it's about trying to do something that takes your mind off it. Let's say you can't control this one thing. What's something you can control? How can you make yourself smile? How can you make yourself just laugh in the next 5 minutes? Focus on doing little things that start to increase your mood and make you feel more positive about things, so that you don't just get down in the dumps and focus on all the negative around you. It's about finding little things in the day-to-day of life that make you appreciate and have happiness again. So I hope that resonates for you guys. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with others. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you see when I upload other videos like this. I hope to see you guys in my next one. Have a good one. Bye.